Good morning, everybody. I'm Father John Hynes at St. Catherine of Siena Church in Wilmington, Delaware. Very happy to be with you on this fourth Sunday of Ordinary Time. Today we hear the famous passage in the second reading of St. Paul's first letter to the Corinthians, chapter 13. All of you have heard it different times at weddings. If I speak with the tongues of men and angels, but I do not have love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And then he goes through the reading, and just last night I sat with a young couple preparing for their marriage, and we focused for a while on what was the key word in the reading, and she chose patience. And I myself took part, and I chose bears with all things. And it's striking how important in marriage and in all human relationships these things are. In fact, if we listen to the reading, love does not seek its own interests. It's not quick-tempered. It does not brood over injury. It does not rejoice over wrongdoing. Rejoices with the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. I've been told by experienced priests earlier in my life that the thing that drives people away from the church more readily in a priest than anything else is ill temper, impatience. And in understanding the love of Jesus for us, it seems to me at the center of it is hope, meaning confident trust in the other person. Just as we put our hope in him, our confident trust in Jesus, so his love for us includes a confident trust that we are who he knows us to be, no matter how badly we act. And so in marriage between spouses, I know who you really are. And I know that whatever has gone wrong between us, anything I've perceived on your part, it isn't who you are. It isn't the whole of you. I know there's much, much more to you, and I trust in that. And this is as opposed to, you might say, putting up with. Sometimes you sit in a doctor's office for 2 hours as a patient, and you have no choice. You have to wait. We're almost like serving a prison sentence. 3 more months till I get out. This is not Christian patience. Christian patience is an outgrowth of confident trust in the one we love. And that trust is given to us at its heart by Jesus. But the second part of the reading, which we will hear this Sunday, is not in weddings, usually. It looks to the future. It says, in this life, we only know partially, even ourselves or the other person. Then, on the other side of death, we shall know even as we are known, that is by God. We shall see face to face. In this life, we only see things the way you see in a clouded mirror. Then we shall see and understand all. And like most priests, the day before and the day after I talked to the young couple about marriage, I was at a funeral. And this second passage came in handy. So I guess what St. Paul says in it, when I was a child, I thought like a child, I felt like a child, I talked like a child. When I became an adult, I put away childish things. That is what our life with God will be like on the other side of death. That what we saw dimly, what we understood partially, the way we knew ourselves turns out to be partial. Then we shall see and know as God does, and we will love what we see. And when we pray for our dead, we're simply praying not that they be saved. We trust in God's mercy that they're saved, but that they come to this purification of their sight, and purification of their knowledge, and purification of their love. And the love of God, which burns like fire, is what we trust will do that. So in this great passage of St. Paul, both marriage, death, and the beginning of life, baptism, are all included. Listen closely to it on Sunday. Reread it yourself, 1 Corinthians chapter 13, and take consolation for the love of God which becomes present in our human life. I wish you a good week.